Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Saturday, April the 26th. Legitimately almost said September. Maybe that's why. All right, you guys, we are back in our pattern again. At around midnight Central Time, we started receiving massive amounts of new energy really coming in and soaking down into our space. You can see that we are really building up a pattern here. Midnight, midnight, midnight. What's happening tomorrow? There is a new moon in Taurus tomorrow, and while I'm not an astrologer, I do follow several astrologers here on TikTok. My favorite one, she's got rainbow hair and rainbow glasses, has been talking about how this new moon is pretty impactful. And maybe we're getting energy to get us ready for this new moon to come in, because when a new moon comes in, you're supposed to be planting the seeds of what you want. This new energy comes in and it really radiates down from that crown. In here, it's going way down there to the bottom. This is almost full body. Your sacral chakra is even getting energy here. Root chakra getting a little bit of energy here. But this new energy comes with inspiration, ideas, and movement forward. So with this new moon in Taurus coming up tomorrow, perhaps this energy is coming forward to give you the ideas so that you can plant the seeds for what you want to grow through this next lunar period. For me, energy like this always makes my body very vibrating, very awake. I feel like I can feel my teeth vibrating. The ringing in my ears is incredibly loud. My vision is blurry. The little sparkles are literally everywhere today. I kind of feel a little outside of myself. I feel like I'm a little bit in two places at once today. But that could be just me because I started a new protocol before going to bed. I started listening to these tapes called the SEPTA sync tapes. If you are familiar with the Monroe tapes, they're kind of similar to that, but shorter and different. And I started doing that, and it is definitely changing the way I experience sleep. So that's been very interesting. If you want to look up those tapes, you can literally go to Google and look them up. If you go to archives.org and type in SEPTA-Sync tapes, SEPTA-SYNC tapes, you'll find them. They're free. In my dream last night, remember I told you just now, my dreams have been kind of crazy with this new protocol. In my dream last night, I was watching a bullfight, and I had a sense of the consciousness of the bull and the consciousness of the person. They were fighting each other, and I had a sense of one was a reflection of the other. And the bull just would not give up, and he kept charging and charging and charging, and the man kept trying to stab the bull, but he would miss, and the bull would charge again. And then for some reason, it was like the man realized he didn't have to kill this bull, that he just had to tame the bull. And he put down his weapon and approached it in a different way. And it changed the scenery. It went from being in an arena to being in a field. And it brought with it a wave of release. And as I was watching this, I had the sense of feeling like, there's so many things that I fight against. I fight. And maybe that's part of the problem, because law of attraction works on how you feel, not what you say. So if I'm fighting too hard against something, perhaps I'm keeping myself from seeing a different alternative to work with that. I mean, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, right? Meditation was also about reviewing things that you need to change, bringing forward these new ideas, and making actionable changes in your life to encompass what you want. How many things are you complaining about in your life but doing nothing to change, nothing to move in a different direction? And I do understand that there are limiting circumstances, but there is something you can do, something, no matter how small, to move you in the direction where you want to go. With big white energy like this, it is not uncommon to have a sense of anxiousness, nervousness, restlessness, kind of feeling like you need to do something and don't know what. And the reason is as this big energy is trying to integrate, your frequency has to rise to meet it. This is not coming down, friends. So as your frequency is rising to meet it, this will create a pocket around your energy. And sometimes the gap between where you are and where it is can create a dissonance. And until this integrates and you rise in your frequency, that dissonance will still sort of reverberate in your space. It is temporary. Release it. Ground, relax, and just remind yourself it's a reminder of all the good energy you have yet to come. All right, here's our cards for today. So my guides are saying this energy is coming forward inspired by your crown to ask you to look inside to see where you are holding on to old patterns, old beliefs, and old activities that are just keeping you there. Because once you realize that and you start to look at things in a different way, it opens your eyes to more possibilities, giving you a sense of liberation and helping you to recognize that your dreams and desires are literally closer at hand than you thought. They are literally right there. But in order to see this, you're gonna have to look at yourself. You're gonna have to see where you're repeating those patterns and behaviors. You're gonna have to allow yourself to see that there is another way. This is where you find liberation. I know my video is a little late today, but I slept in because I had a hard time sleeping. We're gonna start our day off right, taking a nice, big, deep breath and ground ourselves here in Mother Earth and set our intentions for the day. Speaking of the day, if you are local to Woodstock, Illinois, I will be doing live readings on the square. Come see me if you want. I'll be there 12 to 3. Look at that gorgeous sun. All right, let's do it. Take a nice, big, deep breath in and release. Drop those shoulders. And just remember, it's a brand new day. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to see yourself differently today? How are you going to believe in yourself today? I believe in you. Let's do it. It'll be fun. It's a great day, friends. It's a great day. It's a great day.